What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Heading out for another ride and review. Checking out a steakhouse called Vinyl Steakhouse. It's on 19th Street. I've been here before last year, like when it first opened, and I really enjoyed the place. It's a really cool concept. What they do is you kind of feel like you're in someone's living room. The walls are lined with vinyl records. I guess someone's living room from like the 70s, 80s, right? Because who the f has vinyl now in their living room? Unless they're like a connoisseur. But the cool thing is, like, they have a DJ. They'll play the vinyl music throughout the meal. And they'll play, the cool thing is they'll play like albums start to finish, or like one whole side of the record. And you know, it's not loud, it's not obnoxious, it's not like house music, you know, it's more like music that you can listen to a full album. You know, concept albums like, I don't know, like an Elton John or like Emerson, Lake and Palmer or something like that. Cool stuff. So if you haven't been here yet, I definitely recommend it. I went first with my wife, you know, like I said, it was maybe 2 weeks after they opened last year, and tried their porterhouse. Very good. Really high-end cocktails. They've got this one, I forget what the name is. It's named after the woman who used to run like a psychic shop or a tarot reading shop in the space before them. But it's like, I don't know, really, really good mixes. Really good cocktails. Great starters and apps. Just fun atmosphere, fun environment, good bar. So as I was saying, this place is on 19th Street, basically between 5th and 6th, closer to 6th. So I think what I'm gonna do is just rip across, this is Houston Street. I'm just gonna rip across here, take a right at some point. Doing good right now. There's no traffic. Cooking. We had a really nice few days. 80 degrees, almost 90 degrees one day. And we are mid-April, so that's real nice. Cruising across town, I love it. This is the way it should be. What's this? I'll take this right. So what I'd like to do is get up to, basically get up to by Union Square, because I know 19th Street is going to run the other way if I take it up to 6th and try to take a right. 19th Street goes west to east. No, east to west. Not that it matters. It's only like half a block that I'd be going the wrong direction. But this is fun. I don't always take this avenue up. So this place is, what they're doing is they're trying to give you like the Luger's experience, the Wolfgang's experience, but in a different setting with good music, And I think they achieve it. I gave them a really solid review when they were just open for 2 weeks, so I'm assuming by now they got this stuff locked down and they're ready to rock. I'm meeting up with my buddy Tyson. Tyson is a well-known pitmaster here. Carolina whole hog style barbecue restaurateur. He had a place called oh, sorry, my mind was going somewhere else. I was looking at something. He's got a place, well, he had a place called Arrogant Swine, and he's got a new concept coming soon, a steakhouse. He also works with my friends over at Golden Packing. He does everything from driving deliveries to cutting, bringing in customers, everything. So about half of the menu at this place now is his product. And what we'd like to do is get, he's got a lot of the fresh product in there, but what we'd like to do is get the dry aged stuff in there too. Because Golden Packing's dry aged beef is amazing, as I've mentioned on these rides before. This is where I gotta turn here. 19th Street. Pretty sure there's a little parking spot right by the restaurant too. Loving this, no traffic. Yeah, so I got to try to mix it up today. Try a different steak. Fifth Ave. All right, so it's coming up on the right. There it is. All right. All right. I'm gonna lock this up. See you guys on the inside.
Hey, how you doing? Good to see you again. That's a big old palm right there.
Yeah, I guess whatever.
Nice. Looks good.
I think yours is gonna end up. I think yours can end up looking better because you got
the. This potato looks crazy good. Key lime mousse and Basque cheesecake.
Vinyl Steakhouse, baby. Just as good as I remember. They definitely upped the game a bit. They put a special on the menu, a Cajun ribeye. And I always love to try a Cajun steak if I see it on a steakhouse menu, because everyone does it a little differently, and I always like to try, like, see how aggressive they go with the spice, you know, what kind of seasonings they're using, if it's marinated, if it's dry aged. Take this turn. So these guys did a good job with it. They gave us some charred lemon with it, which I really liked. I love doing that on a steak, especially a Cajun steak. Their rub had a bit of a kick to it, which was nice, a little spiciness. Starters were great too. We tried the crab cake, and also I went a little aggressive and did the chicken parm with fettuccine for my appetizer. So I was hungry. We had a couple of different sides that I hadn't tried yet. We did the it's kind of like a carbonara cream spinach. That was really good. Had a egg yolk on it, bacon, onion, cream sauce. Really nice. And then this potato thing that was kind of like layers of potato, like a potato lasagna almost. I forget what the French name for this dish is, but it was so well executed. It was great. Guy's not even looking. Highly recommend that when you go. A lot of garbage trucks on the road right now. Yeah, that was good shit. We did a little asparagus too with it. And then for dessert, I was really surprised. Tyson did the key lime mousse, which was nice. I did the Basque style cheesecake. Man, that was good. You don't really see that too often here, and when you do, it's usually not done well. But man, this place nails it. It's just like I had in San Sebastian, like in Spain, just like I had there. And I think the secret is goat cheese. I think they use a goat cheese in there, and that's why it's so creamy and so true to form. Really like that. So I am on 7th Avenue, just ripping down. Gotta get to Canal Street. No, Houston Street. I won't go as far as Canal. Now there's a little bit of tunnel traffic, but yeah, I'm planning to go back soon. I'm planning to go back with a buddy who's a big music aficionado. So we're gonna go try to go on a Sunday. On Sundays they do bring your own vinyl. It's a fun concept. You can bring your own records in. They'll play them, and they'll give you some wine tasting with it, like some freebie on the house wine tastings, which is really cool, and it, you know, livens up the place on a Sunday night. So I did end up going all the way down to Canal. I was blabbermouthing, but this will be good. Hopefully no traffic, but there usually is. Definitely gonna come back in with my wife too. I was speaking with the owner afterwards and the chef, and they were saying that their filet is actually the best thing on the menu. I usually don't order a filet, but look, if these guys are pushing that, they're saying that's their favorite. I gotta try it. I wish I had known beforehand. I probably would have ordered that. So I'm gonna head back in at some point and try that. Man, Canal Street has changed. I was just sitting there at that light, Broadway and Canal. I used to live a few streets down from there. I think on one of my downtown New York City e-bike tours, I gave you a little ride right past my old apartment there. It was like Broadway and White Street or Broadway and Franklin. So much change down here. Like, Canal Street is no longer this dumpy spot. I mean, I guess it still has its moments, but very different now. Like, there's fancy hotels and restaurants, food halls. It used to really just be like guys selling fake bags and watches and shit. And, you know, like those little vendors on the street that sell like fruits, veggies. There's like luxury apartments there now. Really crazy. So anyway, back to the steakhouse. I gotta get in there for the filet. I gotta get in there for bring your own vinyl. Definitely think you should jump out to my website to read the full review, see all the photos. I got a lot of photos from there from the first time I went with my wife. Doing some weird cuts through here, taking some roundabout way to get down back into the Lower East Side. Especially when there's no traffic like this, it's great. I'm just ripping through everything. So yeah, check out JohnnyPrimeSteaks.com for the full write-up. Let me know what you think. I just recommended this place to a buddy a couple days ago, so it ended up being good timing that I went myself. I was able to see if they still hold up, if it's still good, and it is. Fun spot, always a good crowd. There's some bars and restaurants on the same street that are fun. So make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, tell your friends, share this video. And you know, you gotta tell your fucking grandma. You gotta tell that old piece of shit. And that's it.